Hey everyone, welcome back. We're going to be playing some Norra today, and I forgot to actually even check the deck list if I had all the cards crafted. But yeah, I'm actually really excited for this because I thought that Norra was a pretty fun combo when you put them together once I saw the deck list. And I know a lot of people, especially me, I thought Norra Veigar might be pretty good. I think Majin Bay also said it'd be really good. I think he was the one I heard it from first when the beta was out almost, or the pre-release for the cards. And with all the aggro going around, I certainly thought Norra would be good too, but Norra Veigar is actually not doing very well at the moment. This deck list, however, is doing pretty well, and I thought it was interesting that the Noxus package was doing pretty well. Specifically, Triple Broadmane is really nice in the current meta, and Captain Farron is kind of a crazy finisher. I haven't seen this card in over a year, pretty much. Hey, Bradford, what's up? And Treasure Chest, Triple Treasure Chest is actually kind of funny. I did not expect that to be a 3 of. I thought it maybe was like a 1 of or something. But in the highest winning deck list, it's a 3 of. So I'm like, I guess we can give it a try. There are definitely a few other deck lists running around to try out. But I thought this one, we might as well hop in and see how it performs. I haven't played Gnar much, especially this expansion. I think he's kind of fun now that Pokestick's rotated. I got into Masters in Friday and haven't played since then. So we'll see how we do. I'm a little bit curious about how valuable Pokestick will be now, since it's not a card you can main deck. If it's really easy to get with Gnar and if it's very applicable. This is Legends of Runeterra. This is the other card game I play a lot. The one that I'm actually kind of okay at. I like Magic, but I'm not quite so good at it. Alright. Set Karma. I'm curious how this match will play out. I think we have to look for some of our more aggressive units just to try to put pressure on them. Things like Disintegrate's probably not going to be great until they play the champions, which won't be for a while. Treasure Chest looks a little clunky in this matchup too. Olive's on my lap right now. She's super needy for attention. I don't know why, but... Okay, Pytos. I'm not sure what I think of this card. I think it's almost like a replacement for Pokestick in a way. But it doesn't seem very good. It's very awkward to go over this course of 2 spells. Yeah, of course I'll teach you more about Magic. I'm okay at Magic. I've gotten to the top 10% of players in Magic. I think the top rank Mythic is about the top 10% of players. But I'm actually pretty good at this. I'm about top 300 players in all of North America at this. Okay, I will use a Pytos here on Acorn. I'll probably just keep this Perilous Pastry in hand as a way to trigger Disintegrate. You want attention too? Yeah, I'll just pass here. I don't really want to give them all the coins, but I don't know if it's worth it to spend the 3 mana to kill it. We have so many other ways that deal more damage more effectively. Like drop a bomb, perfect. Oh yes, this is, I don't know if you've heard of the game League of Legends. This is based off of that game. But it's a little bit different. Like in Magic, you kind of go your turn, you can kind of do your own thing. In Legends of Runeterra, it's action-based. So every time I take an action, my opponent gets a chance to play something. And we each get our own mana each turn, whereas in Magic, kind of only resets on your turn. I'll play Portal Palooza here. Oh, I forgot Portal Palooza got nerfed to focus speed. When was that? But it's a similar function in Magic, right? You have different creatures, you have different spells. Trying to get your opponent's life total down to 0. I think I like this more than Magic in terms of the theme and some of the theme. I mean, it depends. It depends on the day, but it's a pretty fun game overall. I think you might like it too. I'll probably make you play it at some point. Okay, we can't kill that guy, unfortunately. I don't even know if I want to attack here with him. I mean, getting him damage is probably nice, right? So Lord Broadmane can kill him next turn. If not, we deal some extra free damage. I'm a little surprised they took the block here, honestly. Gnar. Okay, that's actually a pretty good card.
Nobody's tougher than you, me, in the ring.
That's insane. Why would they do this? I'm okay with them killing my portals. Now I don't have to spend any actual, spooky spell. I can just use this Perilous Pastry on them. Like, that seems so weird, like, making themselves walk into that tag out. I'm so happy to force it out of their hand just to use another pie toss. You done to play it with you? Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely make you play it when you're over. Deny? Like, this is crazy. We're literally just using these pie tosses to make them use all their good cards. There's no way that was the right way to get damage on this deck here.
Where's my money?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, do I want to drop Gnar here? I don't think they can really interact with him too much. We might get an open attack pretty easily next turn. Just an aftershock, okay. They've already used a deny. We could probably treasure trash soon. Ooh, okay. That's pretty tempting. Just take the open attack here. Because I kind of just want to play Concologist this turn, honestly. We open attack if they play a valuable unit, we can just follow up with Lord Broadmane. You gotta go. Okay, cool, yeah. See you later, Bedford. Probably just play the Concologist here. Magical Journey seems decent. Kind of goes with our deck a little bit. I don't know if the chimes are incredibly important. Why are they holding up 5 mana? I mean, I'm probably just going to be mana efficient here. We can't kill the champions if they have it anyway. So we'll just pass. They're already down to 12 health. But we need to kill Karma soon. Like, if we go Broadmane into Perilous Pastry, it's probably easy enough. Okay, let's place your bets. Oh, Norra's a good draw too. I could just start with Norra. I think that's fine.
I seem to have misplaced my self.
I guess I'll just shoot the Quackling.
Guardians are not the monsters.
If I thought it through, maybe I would have switched it up beforehand. Okay, nothing from our opponent still. Ooh, interesting. That actually sucks. Because now our treasure trash is bad. That's really annoying. Because, like, won't all of our fleeting cards cost 1? That's so bad. I guess I just take the open attack, right? Dang, that really stinks. Do we have lethal here? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Wow, that's really frustrating. Stony Suppressor. My goodness, that card's awful. I love the artwork. I think it's a really cool little badger dude. I love the Demacian like style too. It's very like artisan. But the card itself, oof, really hurting us here. Probably hurts them more than it hurts us though. But we need to finish out this game pretty quickly. Oh, thank goodness. Why are they shooting my Stony Suppressor? I think that's actually really good for us. Like, instead of killing our Norra, I don't know. I think that's silly. But now we get to play Treasure Trash. Or we just get to kill a champion if they play it.
I'm the boss. That's all there is to it.
Probably just have to kill set first, right? I don't want to give them the obliterates. Oh gosh, they're gonna get one this turn though. They just play that. I'll start here, because it doesn't count as one of our 3 cards this round. And it'll kind of threaten our opponent to do stuff. But they'll clear our board too, unfortunately. I guess I could have ended the round there, but I kind of want to squeak in this treasure trash while we have the opportunity. Ooh, Green Glade Duo is a fun card. I don't know. Dragon Caller is nasty. Wow, we didn't get anything that can actually... double the boons in your deck, so we double our portals. I like that. I kind of want to force them to do something. Oh yeah, Norra's level 2, that's pretty good.
Portals up and down and all around.
Now if he doesn't do anything, I'll just end the round. Cool. I'd play Dragon Claw, but then they just obliterate something, you know what I mean? Ooh. Cards? Cards, nice. Our opponent could probably go kind of crazy here though.
Losers, I saw you looking at me.
Karma's spooky. But I think we kill Set while we can. At least we try to. Oh goodness, I just freaked out. I didn't check my microphone today. I'm kind of gotten in the habit of like, I kind of adjust it by habit. I didn't actually check if it was working on OBS. I kind of freaked out, but then I'd always been talking to people in chat, so that was a little bit silly. But yeah, I made an Overwatch queue in the background. The new season just came out for Overwatch today, and it's like a 20-minute queue in the shop to get the battle pass. And I'm like, what the heck? How many people are possibly trying to buy something on the servers? I'd never seen that before. Like, I'd seen getting into the servers, like, to play the games. You have to wait in a login queue. But not like for the shop, like, you're, 37,000th in line. Well, I guess our opponent just does their thing. Well, that's about as the worst possible outcome here. I don't know how to beat this deck, man. I don't think our deck has a good matchup against it, though, of course, but jeepers. Sometimes it feels pretty bad to lose to their turn 10 stuff. Like, I have no idea how this deck does on ladder. It's like a 50% win rate, almost exactly on ladder. I'm awful with this deck. It's a ton of fun. I love playing it, but I'm really bad with it. It's a, yeah, 70% win rate for the Karma set versus our deck. Oh my gosh, they just drew 8 cards this turn. Like, what are we even supposed to do against that? I played a mirror match a few days ago. Like, Caitlyn Jace versus another PNZ control deck. And we literally finished the game when I was at 2 cards left in deck. My opponent ran out of cards just from, like, normal stuff. It was so funny. Things like formula and I think maybe just stuff like formula and a progress day from the Tellstones. But yeah, we just like milled ourselves out. It was so funny.
Portaling away.
Sorry about that. Someone just got home and the doggy's been crazy. I had to mute myself for a second. And then they literally just get another 8 mana here if they want. Like, what the heck? They're gonna spend almost... Excuse me. They're gonna spend almost 30 mana this round. If they want. Sounds good. This so reminds me of like the Azir Xerath Sundisk like level up animations, but they're just playing solitaire over there with their draw cards, their mana gems. Yeah. Like what? They drew 8 cards plus another 4, so they've drawn 12 cards this round and they spent probably something like 30 mana. I don't think they played any slow speed stuff though, right? Aftershock. Everything else they could have done at fast speed on stack, even if we had a way to kill Karma. Well, ripping treasure trash next turn seems like a lost cause. But maybe we hit something like, I don't even know. Would there literally be anything? Oh gosh, like... Ugh, jeepers. There's no way we're winning this. They're gonna have another Karma in hand. I don't think Group Shot plus Lord Broadmain does anything here. Yeah, okay. Cool. Good game. It's not a good matchup for us. Like I said, it's only like 30% of our in our favor, so we'll take the L. We'll move on. Our deck felt pretty good though. We did some cool things, but another set Karma. I'll keep Drop the Bomb. It shoots some of the early stuff. Acorn, the Accountant. We have Gnar on turn 4, which probably feels pretty good here. Do they have a ton of easy ways to stop a Gnar? Like, they have the 5 mana tap out. I think Group Shot's definitely the call here. Just another ping for Lord Broadmain. Yeah, like, I'm gonna trade here. I'm gonna end up with more units than them anyways. I don't need to use my removal spells on their Ferris Financier. Another Group Shot. That's actually kind of hilarious. Just start gunning down the opponent. I don't know if that's particularly fantastic, but I mean, hey, burn damage feels nice. We get Pokey Sticks, we get Stylish Shots in hand. We'll be cruising. I'm gonna use Stylish Shot here just to try to make them use a removal spell on my Conchologist. Cool. Very happy with that. Now our hand's looking a little dumb. I think we just drew the ping spell part of our deck, unfortunately. Obviously, like, maybe I would take something else now instead of that Group Shot from Conchologist. I don't care about taking 3 damage here. That's not how we lose this game. I also want to see if there are any Ari decks floating around. I don't think there are. Yeah, not even enough stats. I did run into Ari the other day when I first got into Masters. Or maybe it was right before I got into Masters. Someone, yeah, I think it was when I was still in Diamond. But someone who got into Masters was playing Ari. And I think it was probably something like what I do. Like, right when I get into Masters, I'm like, sweet, now I can goof around and play whatever stupid decks I want because, like, you don't get demoted. But I'll probably do that tomorrow, maybe. I mean, it depends. There's the Runeterra Open coming up soon, so I also want to prepare for that rather than spend my time memeing around with Ari Cannon. But, oh goodness, Ari Cannon's just such a fun deck. I feel like this is an awkward, like, cat and mouse situation. They can't play their good stuff, we can't play our good stuff. It definitely feels like a really bad matchup for us.
Coin buys drink or news. I've got both.
I'd probably just get my Broadmain on board here. I can't burn all this mana. And it's nice to get rid of their units while we can. To try to, like, eventually pressure them down. I just don't know if it's possible. We haven't hit our Protopaloozas. We haven't hit Norra. But we do have Gnar on board. Plus we have a Captain Farron in hand. So it's essentially potentially 8 damage. 9 damage from the Pokey Stick. You know, however more we get of those. I don't really know if aggro's our win condition here. But I don't think control is either. Like, they could just tap out here. They have so many easy ways to play around this. But I'm going to... Again, I think I have to force their tools out earlier in the game. I can't let them get to turn 10 and not have pressure them at all. Things like a leveled Gnar's good. Threatening the bottom main on board so they can't really develop much. And we have so many cheap interactions here that we can kind of like double stack. If we need to go group shot, we can still follow it up with a pie toss pokey stick if they have like a recall or something. I think this might have to be a shorter stream. I'm gonna have to go in a little bit, but I'll squeeze in one more game after this.
Are you ready for a fight?
No reason to block here, I don't think. I don't want to put my dude into Aftershock or Mystic Shot range. Yeah, I'll just go Poro stories. Dump them on the board. Get our Norra leveled up fast in case we find her.
I make it my business to know the odds.
Plus it'll damage them if they block them. I'm doing this just so they don't get damage on our broad main. I know a lot of people hate elusives, but I love elusives. Like, I don't know. I mean, it's more the aesthetic. I love things like the Green Glade Duo. I think that's such a cool card. And like Young Witch. Even the 2/1 elusive, like when that has elusive the turn it comes in the battlefield. I think that's fun. I'll probably use Pie Toss here. Just kill the unit. We have tons of stuff in our hand. I kind of want to start playing our cards.
This one's on me.
Plus this turns into burn. So we can put them down to 12. Double Decimate puts them down to 4. Again, I just don't know how we're winning this if they get enlightened. Like our next attack turn, they're going to be enlightened. I guess we can slam a Farron here. And still threaten to kill something. They're probably going to have to develop a Karma here. Like, because then we can just open attack the following turn. If they don't get her on board. I think I need to up the pressure. We're not doing anything at the moment. Like, this isn't enough damage to scare them. Shoot. I was literally thinking, what if they had Mina Swiftfoot, but... Wow, actually punished. Wow. I don't even know if Mina Swiftfoot was in standard. Like, I was not playing around that. What the heck? Because the reason I was thinking about Mina Swiftfoot was, do you know the card? It's like 10 mana. It's not Ancestral Recall. That's for Magic the Gathering. It's the one that, like, 10 mana, pick a unit, then recall all other units for 10 mana, slow speed. I was playing Karma set the other day, and I generated 2 straight of those cards in a row. And I'm like, are you serious? If they play Karma, they just literally get to do whatever they want. I don't... Ugh. Man, this deck is miserable to play against sometimes. I literally don't think I can do anything here. If I pass, they'll obviously pass. If they open attack, we only do 4 damage, and then they're enlightened, they can do whatever they want. Lord Broadmane's not killing anything this turn. We do 8 damage. We are doing 4. So Decimate plus Perilous Pastry, but the odds of them finding nothing to counter Decimate or a 3-4... I'll just go aggressive. Try to stun whatever they play. Like, we have a Disintegrate here. So, it's kind of up to them to have the interaction, but, I mean, what can you do? A little unfortunate that we run into this matchup twice in a row, but it is a popular deck, so like, we can't really complain too much. Yeah, it's like the second most popular deck right now. But I just don't understand what decks beat this. Is it just the aggro decks that beat it? Fizz Samira. Fizz Samira has a 49% win rate against Karma Set. Oh no, sorry, other way around. Karma Set has a 49% win rate. 49.9. It's almost an exactly even deck against Fizz Samira. It loses pretty hard to deep. Oh, and it gets toasted by Leona Samira. Okay. And like obviously some of the other aggressive units or decks kind of like lurk. But that's kind of crazy to me. I did actually read an article from Master Runeterra about some of the current meta. It's not like even like a rock paper scissors meta where you have to just pick one of the 3 decks and you lose to some but you win the other. It's actually pretty even. Like Ash LeBlanc, Karma Set, and Fizz Samira are almost all 50% against each other, which is really interesting. It's really hard to find that in card games. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's try one more and not. I'm gonna do Karma Set. My typical Masters experience, you know. I don't know why, but when I got into Masters this time, it instantly bumped me up to 50 LP. And I don't remember that ever happening before. I don't know what that was about. Oh, I don't know if you just saw that little flavor text. If you're on YouTube, you can rewind a few seconds. It's like, congratulations to our world finalists. And Donut was one of them. I played against Donut the other day in that, like, Relentless Rumble. And I got toasted. I literally ran into him in back-to-back best of 3s. It was, you do... Yeah, it's because it was like the paid entry, like you couldn't use shards, you had to use like riot coins. Whatever they're called. And yeah, because I played a best of 3 against him. And then it took a long time for me to find another one. Usually like they're pretty fast to find games. But it was him again. I got smoked 0-2 in the first best of 3, and then I went 1-2 in the second best of 3. And like it stinks because obviously that was a paid entry event and I got like almost no games because I just got, you know, roasted by one of the world's finalists. But it was pretty cool to like get the experience at least. It's always fun when you run into a high ranked player. Norra's probably dead to a Mystic Shot, so I'm just gonna refuse to give them the portal and also just set up one of these. So I'll start with the Perilous Pastry. If they don't have a removal, we'll go to portal, but I expect there to be a removal, so I'm not going to try open attacking. Wow, sweet. That works out. But I guess it's the upside, right? Like, we played expecting Norra to die, but she didn't, so we just get a few extra turns out of her, I suppose. We'll take it. Jump up, okay. Pretty happy to just play Gnar here. Decent, that's a good card actually. I love Stone Stackers. I don't think our opponent can really save this dude. I guess if they play Bandle City Tailstones. But there's I'm not surprised by that, honestly. Worst comes to worst, we could just play our second Gnar or just stun this dude. Yeah, that was a little greedy, I think, by our opponent. We can use this Pokey Stick to damage anything they play to follow up with our Lord Broadmane next turn. Feels pretty good. I wonder what the Teemo Norra difference is here. I'll just play my Portal Palooza, I think.
Doors to adventure.
Spend our mana. We don't have enough for a broad main plus damage spell next turn, but I think that's okay. Yeah, we get that guy vulnerable anyway. I think Norra has an awesome level up animation. Was he? He came out with Udyr, right? Let's see, Norra. What's his win rate like versus Teemo Norra? Doesn't show up, okay. Overwhelm's actually kind of funny. Costa Griff's looking a little clunky here. I don't really want to play another Norra Portal Palooza. I'll probably just get Broadmain on board.
We are all seeking an end to war, friends.
I don't know if this is a great play or not. I don't really see anything off the top though. That looks good to me. Like off the top of my head, I mean. We have a lot of 1 damage pings, which would be too clunky, I think, for the Puffcat Peddler. I'd rather just get Broadman on board to actually make those useful. Okay. We have another Norra in hand, so that's fine for me. I'm surprised I didn't play the Mushroom Clouds here. Okay, sure. So we can start a little slow here. I'll start with Pokestick just so I don't get any slow speed actions. Then we can follow up with Norra, a damage spell. We can kind of do whatever we want here. Oh, that's kind of funny. And if they just spend their entire turn here getting the puff caps, it's obviously a ton of puff caps, but we'll at least be able to slow play our turn and get our best attack off possible. Yeah, we definitely need to be careful about drawing though. Young Witch, look at that. Okay, cool card. We'll get a Norra down.
I seem to have misplaced my self.
I'll probably give our Broadmain quick attacks so he doesn't die to any damage. I'm a little spooked about our puff caps, honestly. I think I'm just gonna go Pirouette. Deal 1 stun. Seems good to me. How much damage do we have here? 1 damage. No Pokesticks running, so actually not much. Okay. Well, I'll get him here. Steal here. Go like this. Do I care about anything here? I don't think so. This is fine. Conchologist, what are we looking for from him? Is there any really cheap lifesteal? I think Guiding Touch is still standard, right? I'm not actually sure about that. Our treasure trash is looking kind of bad here, but we can dump our hand soon if we need to. 8 damage. Is there any way for us to really deal that by next turn without dying? Like if they have a Karina, we're in trouble. I don't want to draw. Is there open attack any? I'm gonna play this dude. I can't. I don't even know what to do. Our attack's fine enough. I don't need to do anything at the moment. I'll wait for them to try to do something. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just gonna start gunning down these blockers with our wall-ups. Sure. Ooh, these are both actually pretty good. I think it's just Elixir of Wrath though. It does the most damage for the cheapest amount of mana. Just put it on our elusive. We can just go like Overwhelm Elixir of Wrath.
We must work together.
Chop choppity!
We're dealing 1-2 in the air. We could do 5 in the air. We only need 1 more damage to sneak through. Oh wait. Where'd my Overwhelm go? I put it on Gnar, okay. So that would deal an extra 5 damage, putting it on Gnar. That seems pretty good. Or no, just an extra 3 because he already has Overwhelm. I don't know what I'm saying. Or we could just play Treasure Trash and try to hit something. They could have Wallop of their own, that'd be pretty bad. I did see some other lists, Norra running Puzzling Signposts. I think that'd be probably good to cut 1 Treasure Trash. Yep. Well, we'll see. Come on, anything but 6. Okay, oof, ooh, okay, that was spooky. I was like, there are a ton of puff caps, but 6 is a lot. Alright. Good game to end on. That was a pretty interesting matchup, I think. But yeah, like I said, this is unfortunately going to be a short stream. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to stream a little bit earlier in the day, make it a nice long stream. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know what you think of the deck. This is my first time playing the deck, so I haven't really been able to experiment with it too much across different matchups, so I'll probably definitely give it another try tomorrow morning, maybe. Yeah, I hope you guys had a good one, and I'll see you next time.